morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here. I'm going to take it out on the road today and talk to a few people. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to do this, because each segment that I do with somebody, I'm going to have to stop. I'm not going to be able to loop them together because I don't have access to a computer when I'm working, obviously. I don't know, I'll figure it out. I'll either have to post them individually or some other way. But anyway, that's down the line. I've noticed a lot of the guys who have been doing this a lot longer than I have now turned to live video, which is cool. You know, I'm all for it. Facebook has been trying to do that for a long time, trying to get people to, instead of posting videos, just actually doing live videos. And the problem is with those live videos is they're not planned. You know, they do it anytime they want. I mean, I've had notifications for live videos at 4 o'clock in the morning. Come on. I mean, I'm not on flat earth time yet. You know, I mean, I'm on regular hard-working man time, you know? So, and then I get notifications, there's another live feed at 12 a.m., you know? And then these things go on for like 6 hours. I really would like to take part in some of these, but unfortunately, the hours are just wacko. I have a tough enough time trying to even call Mark Sargent's radio station, you know, because he's even on pretty late. He's on at around 10 o'clock. I got to wake up usually anywhere from like 4 or 5 in the morning. So I try to make his show when I can. And I try to make Patricia's show too, because she's at a reasonable hour. She's like at around 6 o'clock. That's right around the time that I eat dinner. But I believe they're on Eastern Standard Time anyway. And I think the other guys aren't. I don't know. They might be California or something like that. But I mean, the hours are just really off the wall. Maybe one of these days I'll be able to join one of those live conversations. But meanwhile, I don't think I will be doing live videos because they're a little bit complicated. And where am I going to hide up in the attic and do it? You know, I mean, it's just impossible. It's easier for me just to post videos. I'm not getting as many views, but you know, what am I going to do? I'm here to wake people up, and that's you know what I've told you in pretty much all of my videos. And you know, if you want to make a circus show out of it, that's fine, but that's not going to help the matter. The matter is people are asleep. They're gone. I mean, I've been doing some more. I did a dry run upstate New York, and I mean, I figure the boondocks up there, you know, they might be a little bit more open-minded, but it's even worse up there, you know, and that's troubling too. I got over a little cold. My parents went to Spain recently. I probably told you in one of my videos. And they came back with God knows what. So while I was over there, I forgot to wash my hands like I usually do, because they didn't sound like they had a cold or anything. But yeah, I got the bug, so I had it pretty much most of the week last week. And most of the weekend, but it was a wonderful weekend, you know. I mean, what more can you have? These stay vacations are the way to go, my friend. Why spend $15,000 and go to Montauk, you know, or California? New York is beautiful. It's summertime here. And you got the same weather here than you do all over the world. Now, yeah, sure, it gets a little cloudy in the chemtrails or the geoengineering they're doing up there, but we had a couple of days that were just absolutely beautiful. I mean, it looked like 1984, man. All right? I mean, the cloud formation was just incredible. I haven't seen anything like that for 25 years. So they break, you know, they break for a few days. I think they follow the storms, maybe. I'm not really sure, but I think that's what they do. And they intensify these storms with this geoengineering. I haven't really seen them around, but I mean, the clouds definitely look like they're not natural. So there's somewhere they could be in another state and it could be blowing into New York. Who knows what they're up to? You know, it's just disgusting that they're able to get away with this. Nobody's said anything at all. I mean, I see people picketing outside for this health insurance, you know, and that's great, but that's not where the problem is. You know, you're talking about something that is just there to distract you. You know, but yes, yet they can organize these idiot politicians can organize thousands of people to go bang on the door in the White House. You know, that's not where it is. We got to focus our attention on this. This is the biggest thing in the history of our existence. Okay? That's what it is. This is the biggest thing in our existence, and it's got to be brought on the table, and questions have to be answered, and people have to be woken up. And that's what I'm going to do right now. Because they're not getting it. Nobody's getting it. You know, it's great that we can all do these videos, but the thing is you've got to get to the people. The people are the ones that need to be woken up. 99% of the people on YouTube are asleep. They're watching videos of cats and dogs and squirrels. You know, I mean, those are the people we need to focus on, and they're never going to get to these videos unless if they're steered into that direction. You know, because the suggestion box, if you're looking at cats and dogs and people jumping off buildings and doing flips, you know, and tricking out their car, those suggestions are just going to be for that particular world, shall we say. You know, and it's not going to open up any other things. And the way YouTube works, I'm starting to believe what people are saying. I mean, you know, my numbers are being screwed with. You know, one day I wake up, I've got 35 subscribers, and then the next day I wake up, I got 25. So I don't know where I am now. They keep screwing around with numbers. I mean, my numbers are minimal, but, you know, when you're up in the thousands, you know, how do they screw around with that? Because, you know, they got to lap off 1,000 things. But I don't think I don't think it matters anymore at this point. You know, all of this is garbage. You know, I mean, if you were still in high school and you were posting videos of yourself singing or rollerblading or some nonsense like that, yeah, you know, people should be worried about the views because they're going to be really cool. You know, I'm not into that, and I really could care less about that. I'm again posting these videos to educate people to the fact that you've been lied to, that everything around you it's real, but it's not what you think it is, you know, and people have to be called out on about this. And the only people that are going to be able to do it are you. Millions of you. That's what's going to wake people up. I think it's working a little bit, you know, because when I bring up Flat Earth to other people, you know, and I hate to even bring that up, but it's like a starting point should be NASA, you know, I mean, that's where the lies begin. And then once you understand, you know, how NASA works and why they're doing this, then you get into the Flat Earth. And I've said this before, but I think that's the simplest way to do it. So the pictures that I have are first for NASA, and then, you know, go in for the zinger with the last picture of the planet that we all know that's CGI'd. And I'm gonna see how this works, if I can even get people to do this. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Well, I think I've stated what I need to state, and you'll be hearing from me. All right.